Hey guys, welcome to a brand new series. Yes, and also I'm making a playlist with for I won't discuss that my other playlist I'm right now working on right now, but I will tell it kind of like movie pitches, but instead of a movie, it will be a show and several and yes, every I'm gonna make my own pitches for first for me. What today is that like Team Geotrax Adventures. If any of you all remember Team Geotrax all aboard from God knows how many years, you will know that I'm actually a big fan of it. Believe it or not, I've actually never told it anyone on my YouTube channel yet, but I used to be a big fan of Team Geotrax. Team Geotrax. Team Geotrax. Sorry, because they have a Hey guys, before I talk about the show, let me just talk. You see, I like grew up with Zippy in my official order of what everything. I used to have the DVD, and I would constantly watch it because of my love of Train back in the day. I still like Train, but instead I like now to watch old Thomas seasons, like mainly the classic seasons of Thomas. I like to watch the classics, like season 1 to 17. And actually, I actually saw every episode of Team Geotrax ever made on the 4 episode. Now, let me tell you what will happen to the characters. Like, first I'm gonna talk about why there's no Team Geotrax anymore and what exactly happened to the Team Geotrax. All aboard! I just like. Now, I've actually seen, in case you're wondering, how my love of train stuff spread to other stuff. No. I've only seen the Polar. It's a yearly tradition for my family to see the iconic movie, The Polar Express. The iconic movie, The Polar Express. Where anyway, wait. I've seen the first 3 episodes of the show a couple of times over the years. I can honestly say that those episodes are the ones I remember most from this show. I like, and my first fun fact, my first ever geotrack set when I was a kid. Fun fact before I actually get on to the show was actually fun fact, I actually own. I have them still here in my collection. I have, but they're right now stored behind some stuff. And yes, in case you're wondering, I have seen every episode. Anyway, what happened was Fisher Price was bought by Mattel, which already owned Thomas, so yeah, they canceled it. But here what happened. Team Geotrax Adventures Season 1. Anyway, yes, the show follows still the adventures of those characters that we see in the movie. Like, like from the first 3 episodes. So, like the first only 3 episodes. Where, 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 where Arrow and Eric and Darren Loopy were the main focus. And what, and maybe they can even work in Steamer and Samuel into the main show. And I'm going to bring up a statement from the Unlucky Talk. A talented writer, and also the animation, it's great on the show. And yet they continue the show's intro from flying less. Now every episode is going to be the length of old shows from the 90s. And what do I mean by it? It's only going to be 22 minutes. And yes, I will do Robo Force in case you're wondering. And yes, we'll do Robo Force. But not right now. Anyway, what happened? What happened was well, every episode basically after the first 3 episodes, after the first 4 episodes, they start to market every other character, the toy that you could get at a retailer near you. Like you're just sitting there watching the show with Arrow and Eric being the main focus of every episode. That's only 22 minutes, like Superman the animated series. Now there's a large difference between those two shows. Team geotrax uses the 7 minutes to their full advantage, which Superman the animated series never did. They never used the 7 minutes to their advantage. I know because I've actually seen that season. Where's my mouse? Now it's invisible? But, and every episode starts and ends with Arrow and Eric going out on a job. Yes, and to use any comparison with the show, Arrow and Eric go out but they go out on a job and Arrow says something about relating to the topic of the episode, like flying wasn't. We see now the show employs Brutus and Victor as the kind of not the main villains, but similar enough. I'm really hoping that we get the China Clay Pits and the main line in Solar Sound. I'm really hoping. I mean,
where did that go? Oh, I will look for it later.
anyway. Wait. The show will run for 5 seasons before ultimately getting canceled and replaced with the rebooted Team geotrax venture. Now, Steamer and Samuel will appear in some other. Steamer and Samuel work at another Geo Peak. Not every. And actually, it confirmed in season 1, episode 7, that the railroad is like. Some guy made a video, which I don't know about it, so I wouldn't. I watched. where he says that the engine in cars are basically owned by the engineers and not themselves, and I don't really say that. I think they're indeed owned by the railroad, but not that much. I won't say only like, but, and also the animation. But how about this? Instead of, how about Steve and Samuel are gone, because it takes place in the future. Here's a weird idea I have. Why don't the events of the prequel story, that the entire events of this story take place in the past, before take place in the past. Now that wouldn't work with Arrow and Eric with being there, so that's just a plot. Or maybe or maybe that was Arrow and Eric's dad named Arrow and Eric. Maybe there's always going to be someone named Arrow and Eric. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? And yes, after I think about who knows? Arrow, but they do go to Timbertown Station. They do go to Timbertown Station. They do go to Timbertown Station. Where meanwhile, at Geotown Prison, we see Bruce and Victor. Bruce in a prison and Victor in an impound lot. And we see him saying, all I did was try to get rid of the master map. And all I did was try to get rid of the master map. How was I not supposed to know that the master map controlled everything in Geotown? And people doing that could be sent to prison for 25 or even 50 years. To Victor. And meanwhile, Brutus is stuck in an impound lot until further notice, said Bunsen and Goggles. But speaking of steam trains, now here's how the 4th episode. It will be the same episode so that before. Like, here's how the plot most episodes will go. I'll go through one episode and I will explain the plot to you. After the intro, we'll start with Arrow and Eric in the master map town. And then and then Bunsen will there. And yes, I'm doing more seasons of Gotta Get There Early under. And yes, I am planning to do another more season of in case you're wondering, if I'm doing more seasons of any other shows? Yes. I'm only planning to do 5. One of them is underground earning me, and well, and this pitch series will also go for backdoor pilots, like backdoor pilots that were snuck into other shows, like Do 101, The Alka Files. Those, like any backdoor pilot I can find for another show besides the Cleveland. Anyway, here's how the plot will go. It will start after the intro, like I said earlier. They're at the Master Map Tower. Hey, Earl and Eric. Seems that you two are up and early today. Yes, we are. Indeed, we're not normally up this early. But being how we have now jobs to do, I would decide to wake up early. Like, excellent, said Bunsen in a loud voice. Do you have any job for us to do? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. What is it then? Give us the job. Well, the only problem is... and also I would add more computer generated. It's more of a job for Knight and Sir John, but who knows where those are. We can do it. We can do it, said Arrow and Eric. Yeah, we can do job for Knight and Sir John. But this job is meant for Knight and Sir John. I can't just give job willy-nilly. Sorry, boys. I guess you don't have any jobs. What is the job? Passenger pickup. You're kidding? Arrow is a passenger train. Oh, right. I forgot. Well, Arrow, I'm sorry that we've been making you unhaul passengers. But your passenger pickup, at Bunsen tells Arrow and Eric where to go, all the way to Timber Town and back. All the way to where's Timber Town? Is that the old Timber Town station? Is that like a location run by Steamer and Samuel? One of the first... Wait, didn't you tell us the test in the Rope and Ride Ranch? Yeah. At fact, a year or two after the Rope and Ride Ranch closed down, and also the personalities of the character, Bunsen, I will make very, very smart as Albert Einstein. Yeah, that's how smart the guy is. I make him as smart as Albert Einstein and Sir Isaac Newton. Those are real world scientists I know about and I like. He said, fun fact, the rope and ride might have been the first stop at Geotown, but Timber Town was the fun fact, boys. Before you head there, Steamer and Samuel don't get any visitors now these days in their old age. In their old age? Yeah. Yeah, they don't get many visitors now in their old age. So sad that they don't get any visitors now in their old age. But I take... You should go to them, but not... But why don't they get any more... don't get many visitors to their small station. Timbertown. Oh, why don't they get many visitors to Timbertown nowadays? Well, Timbertown was found. But sadly, Geopeak, even though Geopeak, well, wood has stopped becoming a vital industry now, boys. Oh, so we stopped running trains to and from Timbertown. We stopped running trains to and from. We're only reopening up services to Timbertown, said Bunsen. Let go on a job. Let go, Arrow. And then they set off on their job, and Eric is saying, Eric is actually talking to Arrow saying, as Arrow says this to Eric. Well, Eric, this doesn't sound like an assigned job. I know, it's a complete snore fest. There are festivals for snoring? Or that just a human impression. And also, there's a running joke about like Ben 10 Omniverse with Rook. There's a running joke about Team geotrax adventures that Arrow is misunderstanding human jokes or human expression. Or human expression for that matter. He doesn't understand human jokes or human expression. No, Arrow, what did we talk about yesterday? It's just an expression. Oh, okay. I don't know what an expression means, but glad that you don't, Eric. What do you mean you don't know what expression means? I just told you what an expression means. You see, you're saying it like with the letter Z and saying expressions like they're. Note to self, never tell a locomotive what exactly. Note to self. Anyway, as we see, like in Thomas and Tuds and Dizzy Doodah, Arrow and Eric going all the way from Grand Central Station to Timbertown Station. And then they say they deliver some passengers, and on their way back, Arrow breaks down, and Arrow says, Arrow breaks down and says, no way. They break down from at Timbertown Station. Anyway, Demon Samuel say, hey, who are you two? Oh, I'm Arrow, and this is my friend Eric. Or is that the other way around? Yeah, I'm Eric, and this is my friend Eric. Sometimes I get the names mixed up, so I'm Eric, and this is my friend Arrow. What happened to it? Oh, he broke down. Oh. Oh, he broke down? Mm-hmm. But yeah, I have... And we look at the past... They're all generic. Well, I can tell you to wherever you want to go. To Grand Central Station, please. No need. No need. We're at least... But I haven't seen any pastor Samuel then replied in over 35 years. Anyway, Arrow and Eric as Samuel gets a rope to tie Arrow to the steamer. Thank you. Thank you, Samuel. Well, Team G, and you know what? As we used to say, Team geotrax, all aboard! Team geotrax, all aboard! Now they will say it once per episode, like Team Rocket always says in Pokemon. Their intro and look like Team Rocket blasting off again. Anyway, Aaron, Steamer and Samuel pull into Grand Central Station and they said, "What the hell? What the heck has happened in our absence? Hello, Steamer and Samuel." What the heck happened, said Samuel to Bunsen. Goggles said, tell him exactly what happened. Wait, you can talk? Anyway, Samuel, at least fun fact, and Samuel are not the older characters on the team that the old Tess and Russ. He's the brain that you all impressed. No one impressed it as old Russ. Anyway. Wait. Anyway. The last thing is how many episodes there are per season. The same amount of length as the Thomas season. 26 episodes of that show. "26 episodes at 20 minutes long, which... And also I'm thinking about getting a new Timber Town. In case you're wondering why I'm on New Timber Town, because my one as a kid, one of my old dogs, back when I was a kid, chewed it up. Not that I can't play with it. Another thing I might want to get is a roundhouse. You know, that I already have Grand Central Station. And I don't need most of these. I already have most of them. And I'm gonna make the Lori part 2 video tomorrow. Wait, that's a different frame. The one I got just came with 9. I'm trying to find the roundhouse. Or should I just look it up? Where is it? Oh, right here. So that's it. I might have to. I'm looking for something. Anyway, that's it. So yeah, until Lori part 2, which is coming out the day after I'm done with this, and then I'm not on, and I will see you later.